Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, December 5th. I'm Denise Douglas. So glad you could join us this evening. Some are excited about the opening. Others are worried about the traffic and congestion it may bring to the area. Either way, the MGM Resort and Casino at National Harbor will open its doors later this week. Today, we got a sneak peek inside. After over a year in the making, the MGM Casino and Resort is set to open its doors.
The energy's high around the building. When you walk around, the retail shelves are getting stocked, final floor polishing, just making sure that the details really shine through, and this property showcases as proud as we are to have it.
Today, we get a peek inside. The oohs and ahs begin with this winter wonderland display made of 70,000 flowers in the conservatory that can be seen from the hotel lobby. Down the escalators, there is food. Something for every palate, from Asian cuisine to soul food across the hall. Further down in the marketplace, we get a nod to one of the area's favorites, the crab cake.
Pappas crab cakes for sure. Oprah called them the best crab cakes in Maryland. They're fantastic. So, of course, that's a natural partnership.
Executive Chef Jason Johnston also points out that their restaurants feature several celebrity chefs, including two local brothers who won on the show Top Chef.
Jose Andres built his empire in D.C., so he already has that fan base. He already has it. So we partner with Jose Andres. Brian and Michael Voltaggio are from Frederick, Maryland. Again, a natural. So our staff is, it's like a collection of people with really strong pedigrees from inside MGM Resorts International. And then the vast majority of everyone else is, all of the people that make these communities great, from Prince George's County to D.C. to Northern Virginia.
You can also shop or check out some old school or new school entertainment. That's right, everything from Cher to Bruno Mars. Take your pick. And then there is the casino, 125,000 square feet with 3,300 slot machines, 124 table games, a high roller, and Asian-inspired game room, all topping off the glitz and glamour that MGM has waiting for you.
Come, get excited, have fun. This will be truly monumental.
Okay, so we didn't say the spa, the hotel, or the theater. That will open on Thursday. The casino will open at 11 o'clock in the evening on Thursday. And again, officials at the facility are urging people to plan ahead for parking and getting around. Switching to politics, President-elect Donald Trump chooses one of his campaign rivals to become Secretary of the Department of Human and Housing Services. Retired neurosurgeon Ben Cardin was among 16 Republicans who challenged Trump for the GOP nomination. Just last month, Cardin said through aides that the Trump administration declaring that he has no government experience and that he had never run a federal agency. HUD works with families in federally funded housing as well as Section 8 subsidies to help pay rent. Cardin has criticized public assistance programs in the past for creating government dependency among low-income minorities. U.S. Senator Ben Cardin joins environmental leaders from throughout the Chesapeake Bay watershed today to discuss current and potential threats to the region's ecological health. The group met this afternoon for a roundtable discussion at the Chesapeake Bay Foundation's headquarters in Annapolis.
On the Chesapeake Bay, we have Republican support in our region. I hope this will not become a partisan issue. I think we can keep the Bay away from that type of politics, but we certainly are going to be subject to the national climate on trying to reverse a lot of what's been done on regulation, to try to reverse some of what President Obama has done on climate issues, to deal with whether it's the clean power plant rules or dealing with waters of the U.S. Those type of issues can certainly be at risk.
Cardin also says he's concerned about how environmental issues will be handled within the incoming administration, adding that he will work with President-elect Trump to ensure that the Chesapeake Bay watershed is protected. A pedestrian is hit by a dump truck after getting out to look at a two-car crash in Fort Washington. The incident happened about 7 this morning on Route 210 near Palmer Road. Emergency officials say the adult male was taken to a trauma center with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. A technicality in the law may reverse a sexual predator's conviction. Former school teacher Richard Smith was convicted in the 1980s for molesting boys in Maryland. Officials say when he was released on probation in 2002, he fled the country to Southeast Asia, where his sexual behavior continued. The 74-year-old pled guilty and was sentenced to 15 years after being deported from Cambodia for his crimes. On appeal, Smith challenged his arrest, and a district judge agreed. According to congressional law, any offense a citizen is arrested for on foreign soil needed to have taken place immediately after leaving the U.S. Smith first went to the Philippines. The case is now before the federal court on appeals. You are watching CTV News. I'm Denise Douglas.